All right, good morning, good morning. Just getting the stream all dialed in. Get the audio playing. Looking good. A little rider focus riding. There we go. That's looking good. You know what this could use? Use this. The mic out of the way. Perfect. Ooh, we'll get this shirt out. All right, good morning, everybody. It's Jason Flores. Get back on the bike here Monday morning. 5:15. Getting warmed up. Gonna be doing 25-second WKO sprints. What is WKO sprints? So you can take your power curve, put it into a fun calculator made by Training Peaks, and what it will do is create some custom levels for you to get gains on all your different levels. They're called I levels. So I'll be hitting a very specific wattage that for me is found to give physiological gains on these levels and push and pull that FTP up. So that is the plan. Yes, just got confirmation from Coach Mike from Canada saying 750 only, not any more, not any less. So very specific wattage that we'll be hitting. He knows that if I just go for 12, what was it, 14 something on the
1442.
Yeah, 1442. He knows that that's possible. So make sure that that's all we're sending. We'll have to see how that goes. I was considering ERG, but I feel like 25 seconds, I'll still end up overshooting on the average. Probably could dial it better by just properly gearing. We'll see. We'll see. Did I hear, Andy, did I hear that you had tried a electronic trainer for a little bit on one stream? Is that right? You were trying smart trainer, yeah, something like that?
I've ridden them, but I borrowed a cyclists hammer off a friend when I Everested a couple of years back.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I've ridden kickers, I've ridden wheel-on trainers, I've ridden all kinds, but I just like my rollers.
Yeah, so, that's awesome.
And the craziness factor is part of that as well, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. Hey, Matcha. Good morning. We haven't chatted for a little bit.
Morning, Matt.
Yeah.
I've got the stream up as well, so I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, legs a bit heavy. Let's see how the music's doing. Pretty chill. I like it.
Well, the fun that you and Jerry had yesterday morning, I had my own bit of fun as well.
Oh no!
At the end of this, I know at the start of the stream I turned my desktop audio on, so music was going into the stream, but at the end it was off. I don't know what happened there. So, definitely some gremlins yesterday.
Huh. That is.
Hopefully they're all gone now.
Yeah, so far so good. All right, what do you got going on, Matt? I love to hear the updates. So I had a 58-kilometer crit outside on Saturday, and then I did 140K ride to friend's house where you slept over. Cool. How did the crit go? Flat, hilly, rolly? What'd you have? Good morning, everybody. You just joining in. Jason Flores here. Nice, kind of flat, not much elevation. Cool. Are you getting a better handle of crit racing and all that? Oh wow. Hey man, that's cool. You gotta put it out there, right? You don't put it out there. So he did a solo breakaway, last 1 lap to go, and they caught him about 600 before the finish. Yeah, that's great, Matt.
Nice work, Matt. Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dude. Hey Michelle, thanks for the like. Something's missing. Huh. 3-minute PR, 400. Yeah, I think the biggest and most important thing for those sort of breaks are the initial 5 to 10 seconds where you get separation. And it's real similar in a race. You want to get that surprise and separation. And if you can get anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds on the separation, holding something at around VO2 versus like your top PR numbers ends up being able to work because they've got to organize and respond. But that's pretty solid, I'll tell you that for sure. With the overshot working. Ends up being a good spot. Maybe just a little bigger. I think it's
Oh man. So Matt, I don't know if you've played around with an application called Dashway. That lets you import the video and import the ride metrics and superimpose power, heart rate, and map on top of the video.
I want to see.
Pretty neat application.
I want to say I've seen Matt do that. Only got lap after race already finished. Yeah, nice. All right. Huh. Yeah, verb edit to put the stat overlay with the Garmin. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at that as well. I found Dashway to be a little bit more versatile.
He likes the user interface for it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've never done it. I've never done anything like that. You know when I used to do it for is when I used to race cars, when we used to measure like G-forces, and if we were at the limit of the car before it was gonna rip the tires off the ground.
Yeah.
Or know that you could go in to a corner even hotter and the car wouldn't reach like terminal turning velocity. So you'd be like, oh,
Yep.
So that's entering the corner at 85, still too slow. Then you call out, you know, what to go faster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like try 90, try 95 in hopes that when you turned in that the car would still hold on.
Yeah, and you still exit the corner facing the right way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So overlaying the stats on a ride, it's a bit like having a Zwift heads-up display in real life.
Yeah. All right, 6 minutes on the warm-up here. We got a new channel going on today. Seeing if we like this channel of music. Not bad so far. So I applied a limiter in OBS for my background music, so no matter what or how loud or quiet, well, quiet it'd be go too quiet, but as long as there was a nominal amount of sound, it would bring it up and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, every once in a while, it'll throw up a chat is ready to display from me. Something.
Huh. Sounds like it's losing its connection and re-establishing it again.
It sounds like it. Let me look at my internet. Oh, it sounds pretty solid. I am power line, so as connected as I could be. All right, we are 13 minutes out. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes here, and we're gonna tap through and check the gears for the first sprint here. That will do for 27. Hey, good morning, Owen. Oh, hey, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
I did wanted to continue the conversation we're having at the end of his stream last week. I got the first part of your answer, which was, as a team rider and Discord user, what do you feel the tipping point to like jump on and turn on the camera and like find some place to mount it, like what the difficulty or challenge is for somebody who's just right now just listens on Discord? Like what could we do to encourage those riders to be like, hey, find a place to set up your Discord, you know, your phone, your laptop, and flip that camera on to get us more, you know, inside view of where people are. I think it adds a whole lot to our streams, and it's a lot of why people, I don't know, we could take it from two ad venues. Someone who also is chatting, and then one that also just listens. I think it's probably stepwise, right? We got to get them to chat first. All right, 30 seconds coming up. Let me get out of ERG. If I can find a gear for myself. Slow the cadence down here. All right, 25 seconds. 7:55, 2, 1, 0, go. There you go. That's good.
Seems a little delayed, so I'm still watching you doing it.
7. Just trying to find the right gear. 7. 7 gears. Nice. Okay. We'll try 6 or 7. Yeah. So obviously someone who just listens, we would focus on getting them to at least start talking and then work from there. I'll wait to talk until right after each sprint, Owen says. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt it either.
Probably just get them chatting first. But I don't know how you can make that even easier. I think you can give the Discord URL and all the right. Yep, we do.
Yeah.
I think that, and I guess the other thing, maybe not everyone on Discord knows that we're streaming. So maybe we could post up our streams, share them in Discord. So maybe during or after, someone could click it and see it, the streams that is, like on Twitch or something, and then be able to be like, oh, I want to be part of that, you know?
Yeah, I generally do that. So
Yeah,
while we're
good.
sat in the pen, I'll mention that I'm on Discord, and if anyone wants to join me, and that
Yeah,
if it's a ride that I'm streaming, I'll say that I'm streaming to the TeamODZ live channel.
yeah,
So, and if I see someone pop in Discord, I'll say hello to them.
yeah. I like that. I wonder if there's a way in Discord, I think there is, to just post up in the main channel that the channel went live, and it would just say, hey, TeamODZ's gone live, check it out. And then,
Okay.
You guys, Kev goes, what? You guys stream? I didn't know that.
Hey, Kev.
Okay.
Getting your legs ready for Thursday, Kev?
Yeah. Hey Kai, thanks for the like, man. I always appreciate that. Yeah, it must be losing. I wonder who's losing it. Me or them or... Huh. Interesting. Hey, Oliver. Kababayan. What's up, Oliver? Good to see you, man. No, he's working. Yeah. Kevin's working like something like crazy, like 85 or 86 hours or something this week. Yeah, what's going on, Oliver? Did you get a chance to join the Swift Philippines group for the London PRO? That was a super long ride. I know the guys are really pushing to get people to join in the meetup. I feel like a lot of people have moved their community rides over to meetups. A little bit more work, but people seem to enjoy it. Come up with a checklist for each ride. A minute before the go post into ride chat, the link Discord, then Discord say, well, hey, we're streaming. Here's where to watch if you want to get involved. Oh, I like that. Okay. Definitely put that in the prompts that we look at. I like that. That's really good. Yeah, Oliver. This is a 25-second sprint workout, super specific we were talking about earlier. And I run it a couple different ways. A little more advanced with ERG on for the recovery, because the recoveries are long, 8.5 minutes. You want to make sure that I'm hitting it right on target. And then 30 seconds before the interval, I'll flip it off, and then I'll use the correct gear so that I can dial in the right cadence and resistant tension for the short prescribed effort, or even long. I do them for long ones too. Yeah, Owen, that's really good. That's really good feedback. Yeah. We've got 2:30 till the next one here, everybody. One has done that where he's asked Justin a question right as the espresso segment started. It's okay. Justin has enough breath to be able to answer. Hey, Bessler, you're awake. You did an FTP test yesterday, all secret. Didn't tell anyone. Miles per hour. Hey, Metcon James. It's kilometers is what we're running right now. 31 kilometers per hour. Not miles. But not as much. I'm in recovery. But welcome to the Facebook stream, man. Post up. I know Oliver's from Philippines there. Metcon James, where are you from, man? Where are you from? We got a sprint in 90 seconds here. Hopefully we can get the gear right. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Are you a Zwifter, Metcon? You ride on Zwift? Looking to get started. Texas, nice. Texas. Oh, go for the Goldie on Twitch. He just won his first triathlon. In-person triathlon, got first place. And for the first time, rode a very specific wattage during his bike segment. Yes, on a bike erg. Cool. Hey, man. All things, man. All things. All right, here it comes with 30 seconds up. Get the sprint going. Wait, that's right. 16 seconds. Get down to a low gear, get started from there. Here we go. Nice. Nice.
Nice work.
Ooh. Hey, Greg. Thanks for the follow, man. Do you know anything about a muffle for wind? I forgot what camera you're using, Matt. What camera do you use on the bike? That's a GoPro, obviously. I know these are great for leg strength, but man, do I hate them. Oh yeah, that's what the name of the end of this season has been. Switching over the long years of fast twitch that I've had as like a 60-second or less all-out lead-out rider for even when I was racing, to slow twitch, high torque, low cadence, you know, pushing that up. Chinese GoPro. Yeah, so for those applications, what you'll find is less wind if you use like an underwater case, because it blocks off a lot of the microphone covers. So the older GoPros were like that too. When we used to run them on bikes, is we would run the underwater cases, and that would be really good. Hey Jerry, thanks for the follow. New Jerry. I did want to share. There is a lot of new viewers on here. Oh, because then I can't change it on the GoPro. I can't use underwater case, because then I can't charge it on the go. Oh, while you're riding. Yeah. That's the other thing. Yeah. The other thing is, what we would do. Hey, Metcon James, thanks for the like, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream, man. Stefan from Berlin Hard Cranks. He's awake. Good morning. It's actually mid-afternoon there. All right. We do have quite a few good number of new riders or new viewers today. So I wanted to give a quick heads up to what we're doing and what you're seeing on the screen. So we'll roll into that right now.
Hi, I'm Crystal. Today I'm going to show you how to read the heads-up display on Zwift in workout mode. The menu is where you can find features like your user profile, avatar customization, settings, a summary of your stats for the current ride, and more. This is where you'll see all the intervals that make up your workout. You'll also see the name of the workout and your time remaining to complete the workout. Next to each interval, you'll see a star. You get a full star for successfully completing an interval. You'll get a half star for a semi-successful interval, and no star for a failed interval. If your trainer has a hiccup communicating with the game, you may lose points for your effort. Apologies in advance for that. This is where you see your current efforts. The big number is your watts or power. Your cadence and heart rate will also show up here if you have those sensors paired. When you're Zwifting, you accumulate drops. These are virtual currency that you can't buy, you can only earn. Use them to upgrade your bike in the drop shop. The further you go, the higher you climb, and the more calories you burn, the more drops you earn. This shows your current speed in Zwift and takes into account factors like drafting, the grade, and your weight. This is your total distance traveled in Zwift for this ride. This is your total elevation climbed in Zwift for this ride. You can change the display to imperial or metric units through settings. This is your total moving time for your current session. Anytime you stop, this counter will stop as well. It's important to note that the segments track your total elapsed time spent inside that portion of the course. You earn experience points by Zwifting. You earn even more during difficult workouts. You get more XP for hard efforts, long efforts. Experience points affect how you level up. The more you ride, the more points you accumulate, and the higher your level. The current max level is 50. The Rider XP bar is a progress bar that shows how far along you are to your next Rider level. You unlock new gear each time you level up. The mini-map gives you a better idea of your location on course. You can change the view of the map by clicking or tapping on it. One tap zooms out a little bit, while the second tap zooms way out for an overhead view. At the bottom of the mini-map is a zoomed out view of the course profile, so you can see what's coming up for the route you're on. The big pin is you, and the arrow indicates the direction that you're riding. All the smaller pins are other Zwifters around you. The upside-down pins indicate the segments on the course in relation to your current position. The percentage shows the current grade of the course. As the grade increases, the numbers will increase in size and turn red. The Riders Nearby list is a list of all the other riders online, sorted by how close they are in proximity to you. You can see their watts per kilogram, approximately how far ahead or behind you they are, the length of their current ride, and which country they're from. If someone has a jersey for a segment, it'll show up here too. The action bar is normally hidden, but you can bring this up by pressing the up arrow key on a Mac or PC, tapping the screen of your iOS or Android device, or swiping up on the Apple Remote's touchpad if you're using Apple TV. You can also access these tiles from Zwift Companion Apple in-game. Now it's time to get out there in Zwift. Have fun. I'll see you in Watopia.
Yeah, so pretty cool shot of kind of what we're doing here. Ah, there we go. Like that. We got 2:30 to the next sprint. These are looking good. We'll bring the music back. But yeah, so Matt, Owen's right. I mean, during like a steady section, kind of point to point, really there's not too much. Like for a crit, I'd want to hear sound from maybe the beginning, and then music like a couple seconds in, kind of description, a talk over of what's going on, of the highlights of the moves, and then what you were thinking on the break, and then how you're feeling, just to talk over some music, and then maybe like that final 500, I'd bring in the sound, you know, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. That takes quite a bit, and only the newer, higher level GoPros can do this really well. Even like the 6, 7, and the 8 are just starting to be able to do that with little to no case. The other thing is there are some, like, what are those called? It's essentially looks like a furry cover for it, but I think it's only fit up to certain. Yeah, but I think if you're stopped for those, yeah, so like a furry cover for your GoPro essentially.
Swaffle.
Swaffle. There you go. There's the name. We got it. You could put a swaffle on. All right, 30 seconds to the next one. Yeah, the furry covers. Yeah, I think that could work. Lower speeds though, I'd imagine.
I see a couple of guys in the UK that came up with the word swaffle.
Nice.
But you look it up on Wikipedia.
Nice. Hey, Kev. Welcome. You caught me. 10 seconds from my next sprint. Two, one, two. Ooh. Hey Kevin, good morning. Thanks for joining in, man. Oh.
How many you got to do?
8 total. 8
Okay.
total. Nice. Yeah, Kevin. Time to get a webcam, dude. Your stream's coming along. You should do like all the other PI guys do. Just use an old phone. Stream it. And then just use the IP cam. Yeah. I turn ERG on and off. So for most efforts for me, I will, like on efforts, I'll turn them off so that I can choose a gear. Choose the cadence, the gear that I want to ride. Our athletes get a lot out of this. We're there creating the resistance, which is essentially a lot of what you do when you're outdoors. But on recovery, super important to dial in this 180. And if you work with Coach Mike, you know that this number means a lot. And so I've got to hit it right on the dot. And you want to be able to clear. Oh, Kev is worried about what it looks like in the background. That's why he doesn't want to run a webcam. There you go, Owen. There's something we didn't think about. People don't want to air their dirty laundry. Oh, no one cares, Kev. I'm sure we've seen worse on the Zwift channels for Twitch.
Yeah, I got told off a few times for streaming the content by my wife.
Really?
Well, I got the green screen.
Really? Oh, because it was messy or because it was your house?
Because it was messy.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. No, I think it brings real, like a real feel to it. Especially if you
Certainly
set it
does.
up. Yeah. People do simple things like you could do instead of a green screen, you could do like colored lights, or I know Marvin did that at the beginning too. Just like throw up purples and blues and kind of fun stuff, or whatever you have around the house. You know, light bulbs cheap. Get a fun light bulb and light up the background. Make it all spooky or something. Ask Andy about my light. Oh, what's the story about Kevin? What happened?
So towards the end of the stream the other day, I just noticed that Kev had a lamp hanging behind him that had no light shade on it.
Yeah.
So I asked him if he couldn't afford a light shade.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun, Kev. I think Kev has a couple lights like right on top of him, if I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Omed. The guys who comment about that are the ones with dirty dishes still in the sink. How funny. Omed. That's funny. The guys who are afraid to, or not the guys, the streamers who are afraid to stream their dirty rooms are the ones with the dishes in the sink. You know, I can think of a lot of people from college that are exactly like that. Yeah, totally. Yeah, but you know, I think it's perpetuated from the Instagram, Facebook world, right? Like you want everything to look really good. And so, I mean, and I'm not above that. A lot of us do a lot of streaming on our personal channels before we come to the place where there's hundreds of viewers. We're careful not to send, 5,200 notifications that we're live on Facebook to test something. We try to do that kind of in the background, So.
And we try not to stream ourselves wearing pajamas.
We've done that. I think we've all done that. I think the other one is, as a streamer, you've always got to look when you're done with your stream, that it's off before you start changing. You want to get all like undressed during the stream. One of those, you're a streamer when you check to make sure your stream's down before you change your kit out in the stream cave. Yep. Yeah. The start recording, the start streaming, and the stop streaming buttons are way too close in OBS.
Yes, they are.
Kev says it's a man thing. Shane and Patty don't have light shades either on their bulbs. Swift is so expensive. Yeah. ERG hotkey button, Kev, would be awesome. Kevin, sorry. Yeah. You as a developer, you know that this is not hard to do. You know. It's not. You know that it's not hard to do. Yeah. So, when I'm in this view that roams around, I can't turn ERG up. Let me see how hard it is to do on the app. How many clicks, Andy, do you think to turn to get to it in the Zwift companion app? One so far to turn it on.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. Yeah, there's a button. Okay, so I'm in the companion app now. There you go. Where would it be, Owen? Bias. Oh, there, yeah. The ERG button on. I think that'll work. Oh, then it gives incline. Okay. Then tap it. Okay. All right, we'll give it to them. We'll give that to them. There's an ERG button right here. Right there. So
Talking about streaming, I had one guy tell me that I needed to powder my forehead because it was too bright. While I was streaming.
Oh my goodness. Go powder your
No, I'm in
forehead.
Jerry's dilemma. I'm in Jerry's dilemma now. I've just got to an hour, but I haven't got to a round number for miles, so no, I'm rounding miles out, and then time won't be what I want.
Oh my god. Perpetual problems of cyclists. Yeah, I see it, Kevin. I think, yeah, but Kevin does say it's hard to push when your hands are sweaty, so a mechanical key would help. So yeah, so let's see. If I hit this, make sure I'm on the Zwift screen, go to a view that I can hit ERG, hit the arrow up, use the mouse key to hit ERG on or off. That's what I do. But that's true. The screen is hard to use when your hands are sweaty. All right, about ready for our next sprint. I guess while everyone else is on, you've got your volume up. Let me know how the music to mic ratio is on the stream. Made some adjustments and I can go up or down on the background music specifically. The mic I'm actually pretty happy with the distance. Oh, wait, gotta change. So you can do it quick. You just have to. Here we go. My thing is that I want is on the map, a right on button. Oh yeah, like right here. Oh, yeah, like right between the map and the thing. Oh, I'd like that. Yeah, big right on button. Right on everybody, like everybody that's on the Zwifters nearby list, right? Something like that. That'd be cool. Every so often you hit it. That'd be cool.
All right, Jason, my friend, I'm done.
Sounds good,
So-
man. I'll talk to you soon, Andy. Have a good day.
Yeah, you as well.
All right. With that, we're gonna switch over. It's a quick explanation of the differences between ERG and sim mode, simulation mode in the game. This is
Hey,
really
I'm
interesting.
Kate. Today I'm going to talk about
Yeah.
the difference between
Me
erg
too.
and sim mode. If you have a smart trainer, knowing when to use each mode will make training more effective and more fun. Smart trainers have multiple modes. These modes affect how resistance is applied while you ride. The most common ones are erg and sim. Erg is great for workouts because it applies specific resistance. Whether you're going uphill, downhill, or rolling along, the resistance is consistent. That's why erg is the default for workout mode. Sim, short for simulation, is phenomenal for free rides. Rides when you're just cruising around, because the resistance mimics the road you're on. Going up means more resistance. Going down, that translates to less. And flat is going to keep it consistent. Now that you have the basics, let's do a deeper dive. Intervals and workouts are for erg mode. Let's say your Zwift workout includes a 10-minute interval at 250 watts. You're gonna wanna be in erg mode. And you're gonna wanna start at your desired cadence because the smart trainer will adjust your resistance based on your cadence. No matter how fast those pedals are going, erg holds you at that target wattage.
Jeff grip.
Resistance changes based on your relation to that target wattage. If you're going above your
Super
target
useful.
wattage, the resistance will decrease. Not hitting your target wattage, resistance is gonna increase. For example, if you start at 90 RPM and then drop it down to 60, the trainer will increase resistance due to your slowed pedal stroke. If you start at 80 RPM and then increase to 100, the resistance will decrease due to your higher cadence. What's the takeaway? When you're in erg mode, your only job is to manage
Later, Kev.
cadence.
Thanks for
You
joining
don't
in,
even
man.
have to shift if you don't
Talk
want
to you
to.
after.
Some people in erg mode even use cogs they don't often use, just to squeak a few more miles out of that cassette. Want to switch between erg and sim? Zwift does this automatically. Sign up for a workout, and erg is the default. Now you're ready to ride. Go ahead and play with sim and erg modes. No matter what mode you ride, have fun. I'll see you in Watopia.
There you go. It's gonna take a while to adjust on erg. If I come in or out of it at a funny resistance, it takes a minute. I'd have to pedal up, get the cadence on. What's on my jersey? This jersey or that jersey? This jersey right here, Scott. This is that team that I had rode and raced for. Let's see, how long ago now? 2008, 2000, no, maybe 2009, 2013. Yeah. Au prime, which in French means like the finest, the best. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a local team where I got a lot of my first set of athletes as well. I came on, team was a local collegiate club at the time, and I came on board as an alumni just to ride with them when I first, trying to work out what I said. Tu parles français, yeah? Yeah. So I came on board as an alumni when I first started riding. It was just because I lived by the college that I went to school at and found that they were doing group rides, and started out on a 1980s chrome ollie steel bike, and all these hotshot kids at the time, early carbon, advanced aero aluminum at the time, early 2000s, mid 2000s, just hammering away, chasing them all on the local climbs. So got to know a lot of them, then got into how in the world can I, at the time in my 30s, keep up with kids in their early 20s. In their early 20s, yeah, because you graduate like 2021 out of college. So that's when I got into the science of training. I was 2013, maybe even before that. And just trying to, with the time crunch schedule of work, to get stronger. Ended up going on to train some of their faster guys from that team. And went on to do some really great things. It was really interesting. I don't think ERG is on. It is not working. See? You could tell. 1 minute till the next one. One thing we do have coming up here on here is that the Endurance Lab, which is the coaching community that I'm part of and one of the coaches, will be, hold on, of course I'm like 40 seconds from the sprint. We'll be hosting a special lab for those interested in doing the Zwift Academy, which I'll post up some information here in just a second. Let me just get everything all dialed in for this effort. ERG off. we go. Next one's up. See? Hey, Davey. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so what I'm doing is specific 25-second sprints that are at my prescribed effort to pull my functional threshold power up. So there's a couple ways you can move your FTP. Most common being doing work at your FTP, but there are ways above and below that you could either what we call push your FTP up or pull your FTP up. So this is one of the ways to pull from above, where the intensity is low during a lot of the workout, and then you get sprints. But since there is a difference between an all-out aerobic sprint and a maximum threshold sprint, and the power and the energy systems used. So we use a very specific calculation of the power curve to tell us what power will give you the minimum effective dose to get that work in. Let me see how much percent it is for me. Thanks for joining in, Davey. Where you from, man? Math. What's the goal, 75? The 234% what it's calculated on for. Oh, I wanted to share a little bit about Zwift Academy, and that's coming up. Here's a little video. I'm actually in this video from last year, the promotion for Zwift Academy. So check it out. Gotta wait for it. It's like 3 seconds of fame. Here it comes, don't blink. There I am.
Take us there, come on.
So this year's gonna be October. So this year we're starting in October. That should be interesting. No, that's right. Yeah. No, you're right, Owen. Not just last year. Several years. It's been like that. So that's one of the reasons why the group at the Endurance Lab, our coaching group, every year, including this year, will be offering what's called the Academy Booster Lab. And what it'll do is take the 8 workouts over 8 weeks and properly spread them and add the proper workouts that would make it a structured training plan, which is really what people are looking for, because otherwise people rifle through it in 8 days, which is silly. It's not a race to finish workouts, but I think you could get a lot of fitness with the right work and the right community. So that's my look at it. So, something to think about. Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. So before I did my last sprint, when I was asking at volume full blast on the stream, do you feel the music background, since I put a limiter on the sound, is now loud enough? Or do you think over my voice that we could add a little bit more? Do you think we could add or subtract? So now that we're putting limiters on stuff, no matter how loud I put my stuff, as long as it comes back to the bass in my settings for audio equalizing, you guys will get standard amount of sound on your end, always. Because sometimes during a workout, I want to blast it, and then it ends up being super loud. So we got 3 left. Looking good. Legs are definitely feeling it, especially at low cadence. Definitely feeling it. Hey, Gear. Thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it. Get some standing going on. What's that? Just under 30 minutes? 3 sprints left? Audio's good. What you guys have nailed is no trainer sound. Oh, yeah. You want to hear something cool? Watch this. Where can I do it? Oh, here it is. Check this out, Scott. This is what we used to have to deal with. Let me load it. Here it is. Okay. Are you ready? So this is NVIDIA RTX voice. What I'll do is turn it off, and this is the raw audio from my garage. So this is what the garage sounds like with 0 filters. 0. All the fans, all the noise, all the time. Crazy, right? Oh, 30 seconds. Ha, let me turn that back on. And then, boom. It all goes away. Cool. Yeah, and it's available for all most cards from NVIDIA. The other thing about prescribed calculated levels is it knows where you're going to be completely spent. Yeah, 3 fans, Scott. I've got like a 4.5 foot diameter fan, 52 inch, and then a 2.5, 3 foot, like right here. Got like a 4.5, 5 foot over there. Then I've got a 30 some odd inch in the garage door, pulling air in, and it's still 79, 80 degrees. It's pretty cool outside though, I think. Let me see what the air's like. I've been having trouble with air quality. That's what we've been having trouble with me. Oh, air quality is 38. That's not bad at all. Much better. Fires are starting to calm down. Unfortunately, fortunately, the fire's on the other side of the main mountain ridge. So all the smoke's going the other way. So 64 degrees ambient temperature. But to pull that into the garage, insulated garage, you can only get in so much. It's got to be pretty cold out. It's getting super chill on the music channel. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Andy rides the server rack, and we've heard that sound too. And it takes it all up. It's pretty amazing. There's a couple things as we got ready to come on the scene on Twitch, making the move over from Mixer, was to figure out why people watch streams. Just to be honest, you know? And people said, you know, camera quality, resolution where it wasn't like all choppy, and then of course audio quality, which is something that we've had. We did all kinds of things before, between noise gates, push to talk, Reaper filters, Reverb filters, putting audio through all other kinds of stuff. So, yeah, all the things. What else? If anything it's interesting you want to share, that's a stream legal. Ooh, legs are definitely feeling it. I did get some fuel in. So what, like 15 grams of carbs, maybe 250 milligrams of salt, and about, what are these? I don't even know what the markings are. I usually split this into two, like servings. So I did that, then I'll do water in between. Keep that going. Stay fueled during the workouts. So far solid. Yeah, 4 minutes till the next one. Wanted to see who else was live on Twitch actually. I know one of my athletes are gonna be up soon. Rhea. Nice, she'll be cheering a friend on doing the Alpha Zwift. We'll have to join her. Scott, I think you met her on the last stream, right? Rhea from Japanese girl from Brooklyn, New York. She streams every day. Doom! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are 3 minutes till the next 25-second sprint. We're hitting 7:55 for 25 seconds, low cadence. And then getting at it. Yeah, right? Rhea is hilarious. There's a clip I have of her sprinting. It's amazing. The little power she has. Non-clipless, just sprinting all out for the women's jersey. It's pretty cool. Have to check the clips. This recovery zone is doing me well. Got 2.5. Yeah, she's super fun. If you see her off times, like when she's not streaming Zwift, she's also hilarious. This one time, I caught up to her on midday here, but I guess she was drinking rice wine for her birthday, singing songs. And she sings songs every day. She's actually a decent artist. Like she's got like albums and stuff. So pretty awesome. Oh, this is pretty epic. All right, 90 seconds. Number 6. Actually, it would be number 7. You know what I like in Trainer Road? On the top left, it shows the finish time. I'd love to see it in my local time. Trainer Road does that. So like time crunch athletes, they would show that 18, 20 minutes from now, 38. I would be done at 6:38 my time. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, estimated time of completion. Exactly. My music is scary. Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, that is kind of weird. Let's do something a little lighter. We've got kids watching. Here we go. Hey, Vintador. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream, man. You'll like this song then, Scott. Take ERG off. Yeah, I think your daughter's the same age as my son. 7. Yeah. Okay, ready? 4, 2, 1, go. Oh, legs are toast, man. I only got, I don't know how many more I have. Maybe 1. Hold it. Yeah. So Scott, the transition between, like here, I feel like this could be smoother. I like how your guy pops out in window 2. I'd like to see it kind of transition a little, maybe quicker than that. That's 3 seconds. Maybe 1 or 2, but a fade versus a cut. I think that'd be really cool. I think you've got it on some of them. The little things. I feel like you guys are getting a lot right though. You're definitely getting a lot right early on. Oh. Legs are killing it. Getting there. Oh. I'm using pretzel. Pretzel rocks, Kevin. Pretzel rocks. If you're using Streamlabs on your end, it's a real easy plugin. For us, I play to a browser source. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. Let's go to sources. Let's go to my monitor. Alright, so this is my monitor here. So I use pretzel rocks here, played to my VLC player. So this is playing to this channel here, which then goes out to OBS. All goes out to OBS. So this is my mic. I can change stuff on the voice color panel. This is everything coming in from my Windows, Spotify, Chrome, everything from Discord coming to me. And then computer sounds like silly workout sounds and stuff. But the good thing about Pretzel, if you can run it in a browser, is you could pick the output device, which is awesome. Yeah. Simply, if you use Streamlabs, it's a plugin, pretty simple. Otherwise, the other way we do it is we download. Yeah. Hello, my name's Jason, your IT, Swift support tech, and cycling instructor, and big Newton meter. Yep, that's us. What app do you? Oh, yeah. I think you missed the isolation. Let's see. We could do the demonstration again, right, everybody? All right. So I use RTX voice. It's good for any NVIDIA card. I got 5 minutes. So it will remove all the sound. I do nothing except for enable this. Watch this. Give it a second. This is what, yeah. This is what my garage sounds like without the filtering. That's it. Before we used to do all kinds of crazy stuff to make it cut in and out. And it worked. Here, I'll turn some of the old stuff up. Some of the old stuff, let's see. I used to do like noise gate, noise suppression. Let's see. I think I have a higher one. None of the old ones even work anymore. So, yeah. Exactly. Then I hit it, and watch this. Give it a couple seconds. It all goes away. Exactly. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. That's the big thing. The other way is just push to talk. Who's that? Oh, Sherry. Nice. Magic. Good night, man. Good night, Scott. Good night to your little one. One on. There you go. Trying to think of how to say goodnight to your little one. Later, Scott. I've got one more sprint. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Scott. Kevin. Okay, a little standing in. I think one thing to always remember that we remind workouts a week. Let's see, high intensity, like higher above threshold workouts. I'll do 2 to 3, usually 2, like this, high intensity above. So I'll do 2. I'll do 1 race. That's 3 hard workouts, essentially. And then the rest of the work is lower intensity, low threshold, heart rate driven, fat max stuff that you see us do. Awesome, Scott. Hey, that's clever. So, yeah, and then I'll do all that sub-threshold stuff. Zone 2, easy, and then I'll push the sub-threshold to like 80% of maximum heart rate, all at low cadence. But yeah, so I can kind of play with it. If I want to go outside, just stay below threshold heart rate, enjoy, look around, work on locating stuff. But yeah, 3 workouts is all I really prescribe, even for my athletes. Even for our longer distance guys, I think the longest we've had is like 200, 250 miles. That's getting close to your range, Doom. And really, 3 efforts, longer threshold, sustained. I think the highest they got maybe was 30:53 or 30:54, which is essentially 90 to 120 minutes, 90 to 120 minutes at sweet spot, 90%. But yeah, a lot of workouts or just a lot of work? Yeah, well, 2 hard workouts, 1 race. If you're racing in the right category and you're smart about it, I think shouldn't be super hard. It's more tactical. Yeah, first one and then the other. Yeah. And the sub-threshold work is all, especially towards the end of the week, I switch a lot of riders over to heart rate threshold workouts because your FTP on your 5th day of a 7-day cycle, microcycle, versus the first day after a rest day is different. Yeah. Yeah. Weekly TT. Yeah. 1 TT and not really races. Yeah. I mean, it matters. A lot of guys do a lot of chill miles. I think that's perfect. It's social. Oh man, 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Last one. I roll up. ERG off. Gears changing. Last one. Come on. Dial it in. 755. Ooh. The other thing to watch out for, thanks Davey, is to watch out for doing too much. So riders will get on and end up doing too much work before or after. So like, hold on. You get ERG, yes. You end up getting burnt out. Exactly. Yeah, so they end up getting burnt out, doing too much intensity over volume versus spreading out that intensity. So Davey, you use Zwifter. Oh, the bear fell. I use Zwifter. We were trying to figure out earlier if you were. $50 to $60. Yeah, no, that's perfect. So 50 to 60 TSS with the proper dialed in FTP is about 0.8 to 0.83 in intensity, which is right below threshold. So sweet spot. If you're averaging that, that's good. Yeah, that's usually what we calculate for a good sweet spot workout outdoors. 50 TSS per hour. Yep. That works, yeah. I challenge you for the 1 minute efforts to throw in some like 40-20s, and that would really boost your 1 minute aerobic power side. A lot of a 1 minute effort is aerobic, so boosting your VO2 side, like the 110 to 120, will increase your VO2 capacity. Yeah, PTT, so 100 TSS in an hour. That's a straight up hour of power. Nice. All right, so I've got 6 minutes to cool down. I want to get our viewers over to Rhea early if we can. So let's see if I can do this. I think it's. I think as a mod, should be able to raid. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, for those on Twitch, yeah, nice. That's cool, Jim. All right, for those viewers on Twitch, we're headed over to Rhea's channel. You'll definitely enjoy her rides. Thank you for joining in. Everyone else on Facebook and YouTube, we'll catch you tomorrow for the team bus and the coffee ride. Let's head over to Rhea's channel. Let's turn our audio on.